Well, the Bulls return home to begin their next to last homestand, welcoming in the Buffalo Bison. Opening game of the series on Tuesday night. I'm Patrick Keenis for Durham Bulls Daily. Subscribe if you get the chance on Apple and on Spotify or anywhere that you get your podcast, or you can watch this little mini pod on our YouTube channel at Durham Bulls TV. Well, it's a bullpen night for the Bulls as they welcome in Buffalo, seeing the Bison for the first time in a couple of years. Early lead for the Bulls, Austin Shenton, a first-inning home run. Heriberto Hernandez hit a solo shot in the second, and Curtis Mead, a two-run homer in the fifth. 3 in the game for the Bulls. They all came against Buffalo starter Trenton Wallace. But at the time Meade struck for the homer in the fifth inning, the Bulls were trailing 6-2. Buffalo, in a bullpen night for the Durham pitching staff, scored 3 unearned runs in the second inning off of Joe Record. A key throw-in error by Ronnie Simon would set things up for Buffalo. Bison would add 2 more runs in the third against Antonio Jimenez and another in the fourth. But the Bulls' comeback began 3 in the bottom of the fifth. Meade hit a 2-run home run against Wallace, and then Oslabis Basabe, a pop fly double inside the right field line to score Jonathan Aranda, and it was 6-5 Buffalo. Stayed 6-5 into the bottom of the eighth. 2 outs, nobody on. Ronnie Simon drops a double down the right field line, beats the tag at second base, and that would set things up. Heriberto Hernandez, who hit 115 as a Bull for about a month and a half before he was sent back to Double-A, returned to the Bulls last week in Syracuse. A different hitter he returned. 4 hits and 2 home runs in his first game back with the Bulls when they picked up a win at Syracuse. Already with a home run on Tuesday night against Buffalo. He came up in the bottom of the 8th inning with Simon at second as the tying run. And for Hernandez, the strength we saw from Hernandez earlier in the game, the outfield not very deep. Trying to take the bloop perhaps away, and he crushes this one high and far right center. Ronan back near the warning track at the wall, does not make the catch, keeps it in play. Simon scores a tie. Hernandez trucking for third. He's in standing, and the game's tied on a triple by Heriberto Hernandez. Inches from a home run. That triple by Hernandez, replays would show, was a home run. It was over the yellow line, hit off of the ledge beyond the yellow padding, but the call was missed by the umpire. So instead of a Bulls lead, Hernandez was at third base with a game-tying triple, but then Kenny Piper came up with 2 outs, hit a ground ball to short. John Kasich would throw high to first base. It took Damiano Palmagiani off the bag. There was contact made with Piper, his knee, and Palmagiani's spikes as he made a leap and catch of it, but safe at first base. Collision between those two. They both would be fine, but Hernandez scored on the throw-in error. That put the Bulls up 7-6, and Hunter Biggie came on for the ninth, struck out all 3 batters to end the game. Mason Montgomery wins his first game of the season. He was lights out of the bullpen for Durham. 4 outs, finished the 7th. Got the side retired perfectly in the 8th inning. He hit 98 miles an hour, struck out 3. Biggie in the 9th inning hit 99. He fanned all 3. Bulls win it 7-6. Second game of the series Wednesday night. Logan Workman coming up from Double-A. He'll make his Triple-A debut for the Bulls against Jake Bloss. Bloss in 3 games since being acquired by Toronto has not yet allowed a run. 6:21 the radio airtime. TV merges with us at 6:30, and the first pitch, Buffalo and Durham at 6:35. Again, the Bulls beat Buffalo in the series opener 7-6. I'm Patrick Keenis for Durham Bulls Daily.